Future Millionaire here. It's 9:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Sunday morning, December 19th on the East Coast. Day before Julie's surgery and reconstructive surgery on her foot, doing a whole lot of stuff you guys already know. Keep her in your prayers so that she can have a peace of mind today. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning is her surgery, so one day at a time. So I seen a lot of comments we had, and it's more views than typical by a lot on that last video, which I expected because of but 4,700 of you seen that video last night. And I'm going to show you a misconception that you guys, some of you, just for whatever reason, couldn't get out of your own ways in the comments. Which is fine, but pay attention to what I'm actually saying. This, as if we don't invalidate this entire structure that's been going since 2017. If we don't invalidate it, it goes to 2025. I showed the very first thing I did before I drew this line out. I said we can invalidate this as early as right here, and we'd ride up and we could go to all-time highs if we invalidated it, or at least get back to season highs and make a push past $2. I showed this very first thing I showed. I said, but we're assuming, so go back, take out your agenda, take out in the comments for it to fit your narrative. The very first thing I said before I drew out that other yellow line was that I drew this scenario out, and I said, if this doesn't play out first, and invalidate this between March and May. I think I had a May 2nd or whatever. But sometime between March and May. If this doesn't invalidate that long-standing symmetrical triangle with downsloping resistance that has points of contact, upsloping support which has plenty of points of contact. If it doesn't invalidate a 5-year pattern that's already not invalidated itself after almost, well, it's been over 4 years now. Did you think it could go this long without invalidating itself? So before we get carried away in the comments, make sure you are actually 100% accurately portraying what I said, because the very first thing I said in that update when I drew this out was on May 2nd, this could possibly invalidate this pattern. I showed many different points where this could invalidate along the way. The so-called chart that I drew out is if this doesn't invalidate through 2025 and it actually follows a symmetrical triangle. When you follow a symmetrical triangle, there's many points of breakout that invalidates a triangle, and then later on it might fall back into it, or it'll just run away. This pattern has not yet been invalidated, so how are we to say it's going to be invalidated here, there, there, there? Why? Because Digital Investor, some other douchebag on YouTube tells you that we're going to all-time highs in 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017. I'm supposed to believe it's going to happen? I just pulled back some of these douchebags' videos from 2017, and they're saying the same damn thing they're saying right now. So who's giving the bullshit and who's being honest? So pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm not the same as everybody else, and honestly, I don't really give a shit if you believe me or not. I only care that I'm putting the information out here accurately and in the best possible position for somebody who wants to learn to pay attention and grasp it properly. News. Actually, first things first. XRP. If we bring this down in the shorter time frame, it's the same thing that's been going on. The 30-minute time frame is trying to give it all sorts of problems like it always does. Right now, we're being supported on it. And to me, we're coming to a head to 88 cents here eventually. Or at least to 86. This is a sideways and up. We haven't had any volume. And eventually, this is just going to roll over. I think we have a chance, though. We're probably going to have to get up to here. At least 85, 7. Because we're going to have to come up here and at least prove that we don't have enough volume to get up to, 88 roughly. And then we'll end up back here. And then we'll end up farther down if we continue down that path. But I think that's what's going to happen in the grand scheme. We've got a lot of things going on. But I think we're destined. So that's what I'm seeing with XRP. We got 81.3 support, 85 mid resistance, 89 overall resistance in this area. Then we got to get past 92 before getting to 98. If we break through 81, we've got 75, 65, and 57. And then down to 52. Bitcoin's up 543. We've got a resistance point that it's trying to bust out past, but it keeps getting rejected at 48,051. We're trying to remain supported on the 30-day moving average, or the 200-day moving average in the 30-minute time frame at 47,340. If we can maintain that, we can continue pushing up. But right now, it looks like it wants to get rejected by it after a slight push up to maybe 48,879 or possibly 49,356. That's a possibility that we're looking at this morning. Now, news. I want to read this to you guys and I'm going to let you go. Pay attention to what I said in the beginning because there was a lot of information in yesterday's video. And if you're just paying attention that you're taking it verbatim that that's going to 2025, you're not paying attention to the update. If you think that that's my 100% approach, you're not paying attention. You didn't listen to the very beginning of the update, and for that, go back and watch it twice. If you're going to watch and you're going to comment, make sure you understand what you're commenting about. Bitcoin's extended sell-off is finally here. Here's what we know. Fed's week is coming to an end, and although the market is still absorbing the shock ascension earlier this month, things are not looking so flowery, with crypto prices struggling to gain a footing in what now seems to be a fight for survival. For the past 30 days, Bitcoin has shut off sizable gains after printing an all-time high in November. Thanks to positive sentiments around a possible spot ETF approval, despite all eyes seeming to focus on the feared ma blah blah crisis, negative comments by prominent personnel such as Hillary Clinton, why anybody would give her a time of day makes no sense to me, and the Mt. Gox factor pundits are now inferring the ongoing weakness to a more concerning issue. The Asian sell-off. According to the National Root, an on-chain and cycle analyst expert, reasons for the extended sell-off can be traced to Huobi's exit from the Chinese scene, with Huobi, the largest crypto exchange in mainland China, knowing that there was no going back home as early as October. It had already issued a notice of its intention to completely shut down operations in the region. To this end, the level of inflows to the exchanges in the region has been on the rise in the past 60 or so days. Apart from Bitcoins flowing from Asia to the US and Europe for some time, price movement by working hours reveals an unprecedented amount of selling by traders in mainland China. This is even a worries of not being able to trade surged after Huobi closed OTC transactions. Binance's net position also changed recently to red, likely because of China. As opposed to expectations, Bitcoin's price has also been hovering slightly below several key indicators, such as the 21-week moving average that has historically signaled a transition from a bull to bear market. So again, my technical analysis is speaking the truth. Over the past weeks and months, I speak the truth. A lot of this, all of the technical analysis on YouTube is bullshit. FUD. So when you see mine, it throws you through a loop because it's the truth. The most trusted technical analysis on YouTube. Join Tom's Army, $9.99 a month. Get the exclusive content, the exclusive emojis, and most importantly, that exclusive Telegram. Also, if you want to donate, there's a link in the video description below for PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or to donate XRP. Make sure to share this far and wide, turn that bell notification to all, and subscribe to the channel if you're new or returning. We went over 5,100 subscribers yesterday, and then some. In the past few weeks, extreme fear has been priced into crypto, with one foot seemingly being out the door for everyone. However, according to Charles Edwards, founder of Capriol Investments, extreme fear is typical of major turning points, thus healthy for Bitcoin. He reckons a historic rally fueled by doubt, shakeouts, and panics in 2022 once the 2021 storm is over. On the other hand, despite the sell pressure from China being real, Glassnode data shows that there might be a silver lining. First, US and Europe keep buying, and secondly, Asia selling seems to be decelerating. Similarly, exchanges such as Kraken, which have most of their active users in the US and Europe, are recording an increased number of bids on the dip. Selling pressure also seems to be decelerating, with Huobi having almost been halted. Experts now expect the bull run to resume in January if most of the sell pressure dissolves by then. It's always the same thing. They push the bull run back. So if we're breaking down and we're below these very extreme moving averages and little things, why all the madness? So RMRK, we're being on the support sniper, $38.18. We've got the 200-day on the 30-minute time frame, which is just above us, which we're going to want to get above this, at $39.99. So right now you've got resistance at $39.99, which is the 200-day and the 30-minute time frame. And you got support at $38.29. If we break that, we got $45.25 to the top side, $33.93 to the bottom. And then, here you go, buddy. Bug. And then we've got SDN is at $1.56. It's below this resistance at $1.58. We've come, I want to move this though to the 200-day moving average sniper, because this is going to be your real range. It's not really going to matter that the moving average moved up a little bit. So I would say you got support at $1.50. Resistance $1.64. You break $1.70 though, you can make a move up to about $1.78. But if we break $1.49, get support at $1.37. Make sure to hit that like button, turn that bell notification to all.